Hello everybody and welcome back to Pop It in Person, where we unbox and review, ta-da, mega space mollies, any pop art items, and explore luxury goods whenever we can. This is part 2 of our Jon Burgerman review. As you all know, I just released the unboxing and review of the 1000%, and today we're going to be unboxing the 400%, and after this one, I have completed the Jon Burgerman collaboration with Mega Space Molly collection, and I really do look forward to the upcoming Mega Spaces that are being released in May and June. So sit back, relax, let's unbox it together, and don't forget to subscribe and comment down below if you have any questions about our unboxing. So let's not wait any longer. Let's go ahead and unbox this 400%. Okay, so before we open up our Mega Space Molly, I'm just gonna check out the card. You know, whenever it's a limited edition, I really want to see what art they put on the card itself. So let me go ahead and check it out really quickly, and then we'll take a look at the box also, like, very quickly. So there's no additional, I guess, card that they put in here. I'm gonna cover up my product ID. Ta-da! So you all know that every Mega Space Molly, whether it's 400% or 1000%, they all come with the authentication card. So this one I'm not really concerned about it because I did purchase this directly from Popmart. So again, there's a product ID underneath my finger here. And then let's look at the artwork. Oh, they didn't do anything about it. So this is pretty plain, I would say, compared to the other limited edition. So that one's kind of like a bummer. However, I do like the box, so let's go ahead and take a look at the box also. So I'm kind of bummed out because Jon Burgerman is such a cool artist that I was hoping that the card would have something like cool and special on it. But I mean, again, they put all of their effort into the 1000%. Let's see if it's the same way for the 400% for those of you that focus on the 400% collection. On the box, I love it, right? This is very similar to the 1000%. As we all know, the side view of Molly is in every box. And then, of course, the authentication QR code is there too. So again, this one is pretty, I guess, common to all the 400%. So let's go ahead and unbox the 400%. So I'm not gonna, you all know. Hold on, I'm going to fix my camera a little bit so you can see it more. There you go. Because it is bigger. So the box for the Jon Burgerman compared to all of my 400% is bigger. So it is quite bigger. So I think it's because, I mean, she has maybe extra. I don't know. Maybe she's wider and they don't want to ruin her fluffiness. So that's my theory, at least, right? So let's see. Let's see what this looks like. Man, I'm kind of bummed out about the card. Just because Jon has pretty cool art. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab her out. Okay. Oh no, this one has tape too. So let me just take that off. I was gonna say, I'm like, oh, they didn't tape it up, but it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna undo. Oh my gosh, look at the feet. Oh my gosh, so this is what I'm talking about when I had reviewed the 1000%. Even the feet is pretty awesome. So this has a fabric feet, and of course it is covered with that fluffy material that we're gonna see when we take out the bag. So let me just put this away. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. So let's see what Molly 400% looks like. Ta-ta-da-da! Look at her! I still can't get over the fluffiness. Okay, So a few things that I wanted to just say. When I had unboxed the 1000%, it's a little bit different because the ears are very heavy. This one is lighter. So you're gonna notice that it doesn't really fall down the same way as the 1000%. And also this has a thinner fluffiness, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but the 1000% is like full. It's like very fluffy, and the coat, this fabric material, is really thick. So as you can see here, this one is a lot thinner, and the scarf was an accessory that you have to put on, but for the 400%, it is already here. So this one, is it glued? Oh no, okay. So you can also remove the 400%. I'm not gonna remove it because I wanted to keep it the way that it is sold, but you can also remove it similar to the 1000%. So let me go ahead and remove all the plastic that protects her. That is kind of strange that this side has this protected foam and then the other one does not. So most of the time when I open a 400%, whatever they have on the right side, they have it on the left side. So that was kind of strange. Like they almost like forgot the foam on that side. So again, protective seal, all of them have it. One of the things that I did notice, and maybe because it is already covered in this fabric, normally they also have a protected plastic in between the visor and Molly's suit, but this time around it doesn't, right? It just have this scarf, right? Like the fluffy scarf. Okay, cool. So because of the fluffy scarf, we cannot see the patchwork. Okay, so I'm gonna lift it up and I'm gonna show you on the video. So this one also have, instead of the space word in here, it has fluffy, and then of course Jon Burgerman's burger signature is on the other side, and his name signature is there too. So the 1000% is very similar. It is filled with this little fluffy balls, but as you can only imagine, the other one is like really filled, and it's like almost like pushing each other out of the suit. But this one, you can see some spaces inside the suit. So just a few differences that I noticed right away. And then the color is also the same. So it goes from orange to yellow to light blue and the purple. So you don't have to worry about the difference in color. It is there. And then of course, the little footsies are also covered in this really nice fabric that is super soft. Again, the 1000% have a very, more of a thicker material, I would say. And I don't know if it's just because it's bigger, and then this one is a little bit thinner because you can feel that it is harder compared to the 1000%. But again, it is the same style, so nothing is different there. Okay, so let me go ahead and look at the side. So again, the side is the same. This one is the sad face, and then let me just show you the happy face on the other side of Molly's ear, or the visor connector. I don't know what it's called, but it's basically the same as the 1000%. So nothing is different there. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the canister. Ta-ta-da-da! Ooh, this one is different, you guys. So on the 1000%, this is fully painted. There is nothing inside the 1000%, but for the 400%, there are fluffy balls, which is the same as the balls inside of her suit, inside the canister of the A and B canister, right? So it's the same colors, but it's all the different colors. So you have the pinks and the reds, the green, yellow, blue, and again, you know, all the colors that it comes with. So I am assuming that this canister is not magnetic just because it is a clear canister. There's nothing there to, I guess, put the magnets on, but we're gonna try it out anyway. So you guys know, if you haven't seen my video on the 1000%, I will link it on this video. But it comes with this little magnetic balls. So let me go ahead and open this up and just try it out, right? Like, I don't want to always assume. So the top of the canister is not magnetic. The 1000%, the top of the canister is also not magnetic, but the canister itself is magnetic. So as you can see here, no, it is not. So you cannot put this little tiny balls, and it comes with 3 instead of like 100. No, I'm just kidding. It's not 100, but there's a lot more to the bigger one. But of course, you have more surface area to actually to put this little balls, right? So again, this one is not magnetic. The bottom of the canister is also not magnetic, so we cannot put those on the canister. And then I'm just gonna rotate it over here. The rest of them are the same. So now I think we need to really check out the camcorder, because I think this is the one that is magnetic, if I'm not mistaken. So let me just open this up. Okay, let's see. Ta-ta-da-da. So as I imagined, this camcorder compared to all of my 400% is heavier, and it's because this part is magnetic, similar to the 1000%. The color itself is the same, but again, this is totally heavy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on her hands. And normally we would look at her face right away, but I'm just waiting until later on during the video because I do want to show you this. So that is magnetic. So these little balls can be attached to the camcorder. So let's just put it on. Oh, interesting. So the camcorder is also doesn't have the magnetic feature on top. So the 1000% have it on the side, the top, and the other side. This one is, it's not very strong too. So this one is only on the side of the canister. Interesting. Let me see. No, it's not on top. So it's only on the side of the canister. How about this lens? Nope, the lens is also not magnetic. So just FYI for any of you that had bought the 400%, it is only magnetized on each side and not the top of the camcorder or the lens of the camcorder. It's also not magnetic here. So that's the only two places that you can attach those little balls. Aw, she's so cute with her blue nose and the top of her head. How cute. Okay, so now let's go ahead and check out Molly's face. Ta-ta-da-da. Oh my gosh. So this is the same. I just love this little ears. So if I can make a suggestion, I mean, not that Popmart's watching my videos, it would have been cooler if the ears on the 400% is weighted. Meaning, you know, they should have put those weights at the very bottom so that it's not kind of like, I don't know, on the side like that. Like, wouldn't it be nicer if it's kind of falling down so that it matches the picture on the box? Because on the 1000%, it's heavy enough that it falls down naturally, but this one's kind of like flying away. I don't know how to explain it. But she also have the blue nose similar to the paint or the artwork here. And then this is what I'm talking about in terms of her eyes. So there's actually like a clear coating on top, and then there's little different color balls on the eye pupils, which is pretty cool, and I love that. So that's her, and then of course we have her signature mole, the rosy cheeks, and the signature lips. How cute is she? Oh my gosh, that is so super cute. So that's what she looks like, and then of course we all know that she can rotate her head, right? So if you had received a Mega Spacemolly where she looks like she's looking on the side, don't you fret, don't be scared. It is movable, right? And also the feet. So the feet are movable from side to side, so you don't have to worry about that. This also have the mechanical feature. So one of the things that I noticed for this 400%, the clicking noise sounds like the older 400% collections. Some of the newer collections have like a smoother and not such clicking noise on the arms, but this one does have that like bigger clicking noise. So don't be concerned about it being fake, because obviously I had purchased this directly from Popmart, so I'm not really concerned. And then the visor is the smoother visor sound, so it doesn't have that like large clicking noise, just in case you're wondering. But right now I doubt, but I can never be sure, right? I doubt that there are fake ones of the Jon Burgerman because it was just released. And how difficult would it be for them to actually replicate this? I mean, there's so much materials, right? There's the fluffy cloth material here, the balls that goes inside, the colors that it comes with is so much that I would not think that there would be replication, but of course we never know, right? So this is her, this is our little tiny Molly. So now I have the 1000% and the 400%. I hope that you like that video, and you're gonna see other collections that I have not unboxed with you guys because I'm waiting for the right time. I hope that you love this video as much as I do. If you have any questions, again, comment down below. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.